Well, we have a very special occasion today because tonight we will have the first flight, the maiden flight of the Frankfurt-Cape Town route. We opened this route. We have flown it before, but we reopen it today, tomorrow morning. Yeah. And it will be a 3 times weekly flight for the winter season, your summer season, peak season, and it will continue all the way through the year. So that's also important news. That is a year-round flight. So we have the special occasion of celebrating this event. Obviously, there is very good development. We have flights flying to Cape Town already with the 5 times weekly Munich flight, and also from Edelweiss, the daughter company of Swiss, flying twice a week here to Cape Town. And due to that increase of demand that we see on those flights and in general in the market towards Cape Town and South Africa, we have decided that we can bring an additional flight. There's a lot of demand coming inbound from Europe, from Germany, but also from overseas. That means from the States, where we have very good connections via Frankfurt. And we also see that Cape Town itself is further emerging as a not only leisure but also business hub. The tech community is here, and that's why we have given into that massive demand that has come also from the local communities, that we will bring this extra flight year-round, particularly focusing also on not only on leisure but also on business people flying in and out. We hope that this will contribute to the success of the city, the mother city, and we also hope that it helps the country, which is in a situation economically that we have rather moderate growth, and I think that makes it even important to bring this additional lifeline to the mother city. Well, definitely for leisure and touristic travelers, a very cost-effective destination is an argument if you want to spend your holidays with a family, and this is an argument for bringing more tourists to Cape Town. But I think also the general trend, the structural trend for Cape Town is playing out year by year. It's actually going to be, I think, bigger not only because of the rand, but because there's structurally so much to offer here. And also maybe there are other regions at the moment in the world where people tend to hesitate to fly, and this perhaps also places which are very safe and secure, like we find it here. Yeah, well, you know that the company is undergoing restructuring since a couple of years now, and an important part of this restructuring is an agreement with all the various stakeholders of the various employees representative groups that we have in the company, and we have found agreements with all different stakeholders, except for one group so far, which is the pilots of Lufthansa. And don't forget, from 120,000 staff that we have 10,000 pilots, and 5,000 actually are affected by the current ongoing discussion and the strike that we have seen. And we have made an offer to the flying cockpit, the DC, that's the labor union of the pilots, that was initially rejected after some discussion already in September. And we have yesterday offered an approved package, particularly for the pay question, which is now the main dispute that we're talking about. And this is now in the field of the pilot union to actually analyze it. And it's our expectation that the pilot union will soon resume a process of arbitration that we have offered previously on this very topic. Well, one important thing is, I think, when we look at the global aviation industry, is always you have to look at what segment you look at. And when you look at competition, the competition is tough in all geographic areas. But there in certain geographic areas we see a lot of offer in the market that is not in line with the demand structure that we see. And this is what we call oversupply. And we see it particularly also in the Middle Eastern region. And we have seen also reactions now that due to this oversupply there is quite a strong yield decline, unprecedented structural yield decline. And we have also seen first adjustments from competition to actually adjust their supply to this new situation. And I think here realism also kicks in at a certain time. The economic laws will in the end also play out here. We ourselves, we have adjusted already, and particularly in Africa and Middle East, we have taken capacities out where we think that let's say, price war or other forms of competition is not worth it, and we have instead looked at special growth segments where we then, on the other hand, have actually added capacity. So we do very flexible capacity management. For example, we have a new Nairobi flight, and here, like what we celebrate today, we bring additional capacities to Cape Town. Adjusting, very important, we're adjusting proactively, so we don't wait until these things happen. So the capacity that we have adjusted, taken out, we have done already for some time. So we do not wait until actually things are going wrong, but we're trying to anticipate it. We still expect a very good result for 2016. Last year was a record result in our earnings, in the profit margin, adjusted profit margin. And while we said recently that we will come close to that result from last year, we of course will have to wait what exactly the amount of the strike effect is to see how we end up. And in the end, we will for sure have a very good result also for 2016 in the adjusted EBIT for the group, for the Lufthansa Group in total.